Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the Soft Glam birthday makeup tutorial. Yes, it is my birthday. Yes, today is my birthday. I'm a little excited. Today is my birthday. I am 29 years old today. Amazing life I've had so far. Yeah, so I just wanted to share with you guys a little birthday makeup video. And this is the look I wanted to wear today on my birthday, Soft Glam. What I like about this look is that you can wear it pretty much anywhere. If you're not a big fan of liner or you're scared of it, you can opt to not do that and you can still look bomb. This makeup look would also look really good with a bold lip instead of a nude lip. So a little fun facts about me for my birthday. I am 29, as I said. I'm an Aquarius. And that's all the facts I have about being an Aquarius. If you want to see how I got this look, then keep watching. So for today's Soft Glam, I'm going to be focusing with the palettes Tartelette by Tarte and Naked Urban Decay. And for this Soft Glam look, it's going to be a lot of like pinks, kind of like a mauvey tone. Something you could probably even wear during the day. But we're going to spice it up a bit with the Naked palette, give it a little glitter, little wing liner. We'll see what happens. So I have already moisturized and cleansed my skin. My favorite brand to use right now is Pure and Simple. I will link their information below. So now I'm going to get into with the primer, using my favorite primer right now, Becca Backlight Primer. Okay, I just like to take the full pump. Massage it into my skin. Onto the foundation. Lately, well, for this look, I'm going to be using a more full coverage foundation. I'm going to be using the Studio Fix Fluid from MAC. And right now I'm wearing shade NC15 because it is winter and I am pale as. I'm usually like a 20, which really isn't that much darker, but I feel pretty ghost white wearing NC15. So they do sell pumps for this and I just don't have one right now. So I'm going to be putting it on a little palette here. You can also put it on the back of your hand, whatever. And I want a little bit of a dewier look for my skin. So what I'm going to do is I'm using this buffing brush from Real Techniques. And I'm going to spray it with a little bit of Fix Plus. Yes, this is Fix Plus. My bottle broke, so I had to MacGyver. Okay, so just a few little sprays on there. I'm going to dip it right into my foundation. Not too much, just a little bit. Load up your brush a little bit. And you want to focus your foundation on the center of your face. And then you buff it outwards. Okay, and once I've done my foundation, I like to let it settle into the skin a little bit, let it rest. And while I'm doing that, while I'm waiting for that, I like to do my brows. I've been using a lot of powders recently, and then I just discovered this product from Stila. I don't know what is with this product, but I feel like I haven't heard anybody talk about it. I haven't seen it on any YouTube videos, any blogs, not really in any magazines, but it's the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Brow Color. It's kind of like a liquid liner, but for your brows, and I love it. It's one of those products though you have to be super careful with it. It's so easy to go overboard, and then your eyebrows end up looking like you've drawn them on with a marker. But if you're super gentle with it, very soft-handed, light-handed, little brush strokes, it looks so good. So this is what I'll be using today, and I'm wearing the shade Dark. So just brushing the hair up. If you guys want a separate brow tutorial, comment below, and I will set that up. So I'm not going to get into exactly how I do my brows right now. I'm just going to put them on, okay? Okay, and brows are done and on. So now I'm going to move on to the eyeshadow. So the first step is always primer. I'm going to be using my MAC 24-Hour Extend Eye Base. So just take a little bit of that. Okay, just a very small amount. I'm going to rub that onto both my eyelids. Using the Tartelette palette. just going to go in with this E55 brush from Sigma, and I'm going to be using the shade Super Mom. And I'm just putting that all over the lid. I'm going to go in with this blending brush from Pat McGrath Labs. It's the 002 blending brush. And I'm going to be using Natural Beauty. Just kind of like a dark mauvey color, and then I'm probably going to darken it up a little bit more with Best Friend. So going in with Natural Beauty first. And I'm using my natural crease today. So depending on your eye shape, you might want to place it a little higher, a little lower, it depends on the shape you want. And I'm bringing it all the way across my lid. I'm just sweeping the product back and forth. And before I darken this up, I'm actually going to bring Natural Beauty underneath a little bit as well. This might not work for you depending on your eye shape. So if you have really small eyes, I wouldn't suggest doing the dark color underneath as well. And I'm going to go in with Best Friend, like I said, and darken up the outer corners a little bit. Okay, then moving on to the Naked palette. Time to get some glitter and some shimmer up in here. I'm going to go in with Toasted. It's a shade here. And I'm just going to go back in with the same E55 brush from Sigma. And I'm going to put Toasted all over the lid. And I'm just going to add a little bit more depth to the eye by adding a little bit of Hustle. This kind of darker shade next to Toasted, just to the outer corner of my eye, using the same E55 brush. And I'm just going to finish off the eyeshadow by using a pencil brush from Sigma, the E30. And I'm going to go in with Sin and Virgin, just on the inner corner of the eye. So I'm going to go in with Sin first, just kind of focusing that on the front part of the eye, not quite the inner corner, and then going down to the inner corner and down underneath a little bit in the front with Virgin. So that's it for the eyeshadow. Next, we're going to move on to eyeliner. I've been using a pencil lately, but I've been using a brush to apply it still. I've been using this gel liner pencil from Pat McGrath Labs. It is the long-lasting gel liner in Black Caviar. I find gel pencils can be very soft and kind of hard to get that like really clean, crisp line, but I love them. This is so long-lasting, it like takes forever to get it off. So what I've been doing is just using this E65 small angle brush from Sigma and just getting some of the product on the brush and going that route. So that's what I will do today. So I just basically load up the brush on the pencil, get a ton of product, my eye. If you guys wanted to, also if you want a tutorial on how I get my wing liner, comment below and I will hook you up. Okay, and liner is done. So next we will do mascara and then we'll move on to the rest of the face. Today I'm going to be using the Dior Show. I'm loving this stuff lately, it's awesome. So I decided just today for this video, I decided to forego false lashes, but if I was going out, I probably would throw a pair on. I need to try some new lashes, so if you have any favorites, comment below and let me know, maybe I'll pick some up. Okay, mascara is done. Moving on to concealer. So my favorite concealer is the MAC Pro Longwear. As you can tell, it's pretty much empty. I'm having a really hard time getting any little squeezes out of it. Like look, it's like right to the bottom. So hopefully we can get it. So lately I've been applying my concealer with this, it's actually, they call it a foundation brush. It's a pointed foundation brush from, from Real Techniques. I really like it because it's like, I can't use these little things. This is the concealer F70 from Sigma. Like, it just takes so long with this. There's this, so it covers the whole area and just blah, 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 blah. Done. Some days I'll use a wet sponge. I'm not going to do that today. I'm actually just going to go back over the area with the buffing brush. I load up my brush and I apply it in that triangle shape that I'm sure you've seen 1,000 times. And I carefully blend the product up to where I want it, so that way you don't have too much product under there. And recently I've been doing a lot of reverse contouring, so I'm putting a little bit of the product on my nose as well. And under my nose, because that's where I get some redness. And up the cheekbone to kind of highlight the area as well. And then I'm just going to keep patting that until it's all kind of blended. And any excess is kind of lifted back onto the brush. And I'm just going to kind of buff out the line using my foundation brush that I used earlier, the buffing brush from Sigma, or Real Techniques. Now just using a tapered blending brush, the E40. I love this brush. I have like 20 of them. Not really, but like 4. More than I should, probably. I'm going to be using the E40 fluffy brush, MAC pressed powder. Love this stuff. That's the Prep and Prime transparent finishing powder. And I'm going to set my under eyes with that. And then just using my finger and the Lise Watche Color Portfolio Correctors palette. I love this little palette. I'm going to go in with the ivory shade here. I'm just using my ring finger and I'm just going to cover up a couple little blemishes I have. And I'm also going to use the little concealer brush I just said I didn't like, the F70. Same concealer, the ivory, and I'm just going to use a little bit of that just to clean up my brow bone area before we highlight. Okay, so concealer and under eye highlighting is done. Now we're going to move on to the contour. I'm really liking the Pro Sculpting Duo from Makeup Forever. So it's got a highlight and a contour in it. Today I'm just going to be using the contour in this palette. And I'm going to be using my contour brush from Real Techniques. Carving out that cheekbone. Next we're going to do blush. Today I'm going to be using the shade here. It's called Pinch O Peach from MAC. And I'm going in with my F40 angled brush from Sigma. And last but not least, highlight. Personally, I prefer highlights that have more of a golden or a champagne kind of an undertone, and that's why I'm going to be using the Star Powder from Makeup Forever. And for that, I just like to use really any kind of fluffy brush, but more often than not, I'm using the E40, which I also used to set my under eye. And this stuff is really messy, so if you have it, be careful with it. So I just take a little bit out of the thing and I put it in the cap. Swirl it into the brush. And just because this look is more of a soft glam look, I'm going to keep the lips pretty neutral. However, this kind of eye makeup would look really good with a bold lip as well. So I'm going to go in with my Makeup Forever Aqua Lip in 2C. A little tip from me to you to making your lipstick or lip liner or whatever last a little longer is to set it with a little powder. So before I apply my lip gloss on top of this, I'm going to set the liner with powder. So that way when the gloss kind of fades, the color is still going to be there. And today I'm just going to go over my lips with the Laura Mercier Lip Glacé and Blush. Final spritz with some Fix Plus. So there you have it, guys, the finished birthday soft glam look. I hope you liked it, and stay tuned for more videos. Like, subscribe, comment, tweet me, follow me on social media, tell me what you want to see, and I will do my best to get it up for you. Bye guys!